everyone, I hope you're all well. My name's Emily and this is Ready Steady Sew. So today I am back with another video, and this time I am doing my November Sew Hayley Jane unboxing, and I've also got a few things that I've been buying just to show you what I've bought in the last couple of weeks. So I'll start with the box. So this is my box. As you can see, same as everybody else's, a plain white box. Now, I have already opened it. I received my box yesterday and I just didn't get a chance to film a video yesterday, and I can't possibly leave the box unopened for more than 5 minutes. So I have opened it and I do know what's inside, but I will show you everything that's inside the box, and then I will show you the things that I have been buying. Before I begin, let me tell you what I'm wearing. This is the Rosie Pena Chloe sweatshirt. This is a really old make. I think I made this 2 or 3 years ago, and it's one of my favourite patterns. I've made 4 or 5 of these sweatshirts now. It's a plain bog standard sweatshirt. It's got a neckband, quite big cuffs, and a band at the bottom. I'll pop a picture of me wearing it here, and I'll put a picture of the pattern in here. But yeah, it's a Rosie Pena pattern. It's Rosie Pena has her own YouTube channel. If you haven't already seen it, I'll pop a link below to it and to her website, and she has her own pattern line, and this is one of my favorite patterns. As I say, I've made 4 or 5 versions. I love this sweatshirt, this pattern, so I just thought I'd pop it on today because it's really cold outside. It's getting really wintry now, so I wanted to be all snuggly and warm. So yeah, the Rosie Pena Chloe sweatshirt. Okay, so I subscribe to the classic box, so I pay £35 a month, and in the classic box you get 2.5 meters of fabric, you get a haberdashery item, another item from a small business, a sweet treat, 4 fat quarters and a matching thread. I know there are other options. There's a mini box which I think is £20 a month, and you get 1 meter of fabric and a few less items. I'm not sure what you get. And then there's a luxury box which I think is £65 a month, and I believe you get 3.5 meters of fabric and a pattern and 5 fat quarters and all the rest of the items that I've received. So when you get the box, it comes, as I say, it's a plain white box with the Sew Hayley Jane logo on, and inside it is wrapped in yellow tissue paper. I'm not going to show you my yellow tissue paper because it is all ripped and torn, so I'll just have to show you the items that are inside. So this month you always get, well, not this month, every month you get a magazine, and this is this month's, and it's issue 24, and there is a theme, and this month the theme is Light Up the Sky. So this gives me the idea that it is a space themed box. So inside the magazine, I'm not going to show every single page, but there is a message from Hayley, and she tells you all about the items that are in the box and tells you what the things are, the businesses, etc. There's an interview with the small business owner who's provided an item for the box. I look forward to reading this later. I've not actually read my magazine yet, so I'm looking forward to reading it. Then there's the maker of the month, and this month it is Katie, and she has made the Nina Lee Mayfair top with the box from, I think this was 2 months ago. This was my first box. It was art school, I think was the theme, in that viscose jersey. Then there's 3 boxes, 3 outfits, and there are 3 ladies who each receive one of the boxes. One gets the classic, one gets the mini, and one gets the luxury box, and then they have to make something with the fabric each month, and it gets put in the magazine. I don't think they know which box they're going to receive, so it's a bit of a surprise for them. There's a profile of a maker, and this month it's Gloria, and it's just a bit of an interview with her. There's some pattern pics that will go with the fabrics that are in the box. One of them is Helen's Closet Gilbert shirt, which I have still, as you can see on the wall just behind me, I have still yet to put buttons and buttonholes on. It is done. Apart from that, I still need to get around to doing that. I've got the buttons, I've just not put them on yet. Then there's a bit of an embroidery pattern that's been made. I'm not going to show you that. Then you've got Hayley's pics, like a Netflix series, Emily in Paris, which I have watched and I love. Cheesy, but I love it. And also this recipe, or this blog for these blondies, I think they are, candy bar blondies. I might have to go and check out that blog and maybe make some recipes from that, because, you know, I'm all about cakes and sweets. And then one of my favourite parts of the magazine is the Insta Watch, where all different people who have made things with fabrics from any of the Sew Hayley Jane boxes might get shown in the magazine. And there's some really interesting fabrics and pattern choices. I really like it because sometimes when you get the fabric you might think, oh, I'm not sure what to make, and then you can look at Instawatch in the magazine and you can get inspiration for things you might make. So as it is a space theme box or a starry night theme box, obviously everything is based around space, night sky, stars, etc. So the sweet treat is one of my favourites. I'm very excited about this, and it is a bag of magic stars. So I can't wait to eat them. I've done very well to not eat them the last 24 hours and wait to do this video before I've eaten them. I'm very proud of myself for that. The item from a small business is a magnetic needle minder. I'll hold it up, it's upside down, that's the packaging, and then if you turn it around, that's how the actual needle minder looks, and it says made of stardust. So yeah, I've never used a needle minder before. To be honest, I'm not exactly sure what they do, but it might be useful if I can put my sewing machine needles on. It might be very useful for me to use that, because sometimes I take out my jersey needle to put in a woven needle, or I take out, or to put a fine needle in, and then I lose it or I forget which one it is. So it might actually be useful if I can remember to use this, so that'll be helpful. The haberdashery item this month is a beautiful zip, really cute zip. As you can see, it's got little stars all the way down the edge, and then it's got a star zip puller, which is really cute. So I need to find something nice to use this on, so I can obviously get the full effect of the stars on the side. It'd be nice to use it as an exposed zip rather than a normal zip. Definitely want to use that on something special. And then the fat quarters this month are really cute. They're all based around space, as you might have guessed, and they are these 4 prints. So the first one is a really lovely kind of dark, is that black or navy? I'm not sure. Background with astronauts and rockets and moons and stars on it. That's really nice. Then I've got this one that's got on it planets and rockets, even got a rainbow on it, and lots of stars and things. Really cute. The next one is this gorgeous pink kind of constellation night sky with some darker parts, and if you look really closely, there are some like constellations in it as well. Really nice. And the final one is possibly my favourite, just because it's got lots of different colours in. And it is this kind of night sky, but brightly coloured with purples and greens and blues and oranges and like all the stars on it. I love it. So that's the 4th fat quarter. And then finally on to the fabric. So the fabric this month, I think it comes in 2 colourways. I think there's a blue colourway and a black colour. Oh, I'm not showing you my thread. Let me show you my thread first. But as I said, the fabric, there is a blue colourway and a black colourway. And so the thread will give away which colourway I have received. And the thread I have got is a blue, a lovely blue thread. So my fabric, as you guessed, is the blue colourway, and it is a viscose, and it's really soft. It's really lovely. And it is this lovely print. So it's like a darker blue background with some lighter blue and grey kind of speckles. It's almost leopard print, but not quite leopard print, but it's really lovely. And I've got 2.5 meters of it. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to make with this. Possibly, I was thinking I could try the new Sew Hayley Esther blouse, because I've got that pattern printed. I've been meaning to make it for a while now, and I haven't yet got around to it. So I could possibly make the Esther blouse from Sew Hayley. I'll pop a picture in of it here so you know what I'm talking about. But that's a contender. But I'm not really sure. I really like it. It's really pretty. I'm thinking probably a top. I don't know if I have enough for a dress. Maybe a dress. Top or a dress. But yeah, it's really nice. Could I make some nice pyjama bottoms out of it? Ooh, I don't know. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but I really like it. So I'm really pleased with the fabric this month. So that is my Sew Hayley Jane box, and I'm just going to grab the things that I have been buying, and I will come back to you and tell you the few bits that I have bought. Now, I know I said last time that I am on a fabric ban, and I am on a fabric ban. I really am, but I have bought 1 piece of fabric, and I'll show you that in a second. But it is to go with a pattern that I'm intending to make very soon, and only because I've not really got anything else in my stash suitable or a big enough amount of it to make this pattern, but I'll show you that in a second. So the first thing I've bought is a pattern, and I bought this pattern because I'm trying to work through some of the fabrics in my stash, and I got some sweatshirt fabric in a de-stash recently, and I think there's about 1.5 meters of it. So that gives me enough to make the Nielsen Jarrett sweatshirt pattern. Now I've liked this pattern ever since it came out, but I've never actually got round to making it. And it comes in 4 options. I'll hold it a bit closer so you can see. 4 options, and I really want to make this version, version C, which is the tie front version. I think that's one of the main selling points for me, this pattern, because there's lots and lots of sweatshirt fabrics out there, but I'm not seeing any others with a tie front, and I just think it's a really cute detail. It says it's a short, like a cropped length, so I might try and lengthen it slightly, because I'm not a huge fan of cropped tops, cropped waists, because I don't like my tummy on show. But if I've got enough fabric, I'm going to try and lengthen the front and back pieces just enough. If not, I'll make it the length it is, and I'm sure it will be fine, especially if I wear a vest or something underneath it. But yeah, I want to make view C, and I've got, in fact, I'll show you the fabric that I've got. It's just here. This fabric is what I'm going to use, and I got it in a de-stash. So yeah, it is this mint green sweatshirt with like dark speckles in it. It's really, really nice, really, really soft. So I've ordered some green, like ribbon, mint green cuffing ribbon to use the necklining for the cuffs, because again, that will make me use less fabric, which will help with the amount that I've got. So that is my first plan, is to make the Nielsen Jarrett sweater. That's the first thing I've bought. And because I've seen these, I really, really want them, I had to buy myself a pack of the Sweatshirt Sew labels. So yeah, I'm sure you've all seen these. There are 10 sewing labels in them, and they've all got naughty words on them. I'm not going to show you them or get them out, but yeah, I bought a pack of them because I couldn't resist, and I'm sure my mum will be so pleased that I've got them. She'll be really happy about that. My next purchase was something that I couldn't resist. It is a recently released pattern that has took the sewing world by storm. It is the latest Tilly and the Buttons pattern, and it is the Billy sweatshirt and sweatshirt dress. I think she's timed it perfectly with the release of this. With it being lockdown and winter, everybody wants comfort. That is what everyone's going for. So yeah, it is a sweatshirt and sweatshirt dress, and there are 4 options. You can make a plain sweatshirt or a plain dress like the one on the front, or you can make the kind of, what's it called, balloon sleeved, a balloon sleeve sweatshirt or a balloon sleeve dress. So again, I'll show you the picture. This is the pattern, and everyone on Instagram seems to be going mad for this dress at the moment. It seems to be popping up all over the place, so I'm very excited to make this. So the fabric I have bought, because I haven't got any sweatshirting fabric in a big enough size. It says for my size that you need 2.5 to 3 meters or so, depending on which version you want to make. I would like to make a dress, and I want to make the balloon sleeves if possible, but I bought, well, let me show you what I bought first. So I bought this like lilac lavender colour French terry from Croft Mill. I think it's the same as the fabric that Keely from Voice for Creative used to make her marshmallow cardigan on that she put in a video last week. It's the lilac version. I've just bought this, and I did get 2.5 meters of it, so I've definitely got enough to make one of the versions at least. Yeah, I've washed it, so that's why it's a little bit creased, so I apologise if it's a bit crumpled, but it has just come out of the wash and just dried. So yeah, it's French terry. It's really nice, really soft, and I was going to make the dress with the balloon sleeves or the normal dress if possible, but actually, because French terry is a little bit lighter weight, I'm thinking it might be better as a sweatshirt. So I'm thinking I might just make the sweatshirt with the balloon sleeves. So view version 2, this one here, the one with the balloon sleeves, which is the one that the model's wearing on this picture. So I think I might just make that, because as I say, it's a bit more lightweight than sweatshirting fleece, so I don't want it to be kind of, I don't know, I think it would be better as a top rather than a dress. It would work as a dress, but for me, I think I would prefer it as a top rather than a dress. So that's my plan for that, and I'm hoping to get making that pretty soon, because yeah, that's just jumped to the top of my list for sewing. So yeah, that is everything that I have been buying recently. I have ordered some ribbing. I've ordered one lot of ribbing that's arrived, but it's not quite right to go with this, so I've ordered another set of ribbing from somewhere else, because I prefer to see the neckline and the cuffs in ribbon if possible. And I might, if I've got enough, try and get the band at the bottom out of ribbon as well. I think that will help make it look a bit more professional, and it just saves me having to hem it. So yeah, that is everything for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Let me know what you're going to make with your Sew Hayley Jane fabric if you got the box, and if you don't, let me know what fabrics you've been buying. I'd love to chat to you all. But thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.